Hello my friends, I am so glad you're here. This is probably the most difficult update I've done so far, but I believe you need to know the truth.
Okay, folks, I know I told you 6 months ago that it was happening. Today it's really happening.
Hi, I'm Jim. I had visited the Philippines as a young sailor back in 1985. And wouldn't you know it, I'd found out I had a daughter there 30 years later.
Hello, mga kapuso!
Early 2024, I flew to the other side of the planet to meet her and her family for the first time. This is my story, and I invite you to follow my journey as I explore this place called Guiuan and beyond.
You may have noticed that my videos of my daughter Cathy have diminished. I believe there's maybe one more that would be showing, and then you won't see her anymore. Unfortunately, hoping that would change. But and there's a reason for that. Okay, 2 years ago, this month, September, my wife Betty Jane passed away from cancer, and I suffered trauma and a stroke. And me coming to the Philippines to meet my biological daughter has saved my life, really. Just me to prep work and just coming down here and seeing her and the family. And it brought me back to life. And it's been 2 years since my wife died. And in these past 6 months, it's been just the best time of my life. I've healed a lot. I got a lot more to do. Yeah, but she's not around anymore. And let me tell you why. Okay, our relationship took a hit. And this goes back to about maybe 3 months after I got here, 2.5. I met a girl at the market, right? And we started dating and became serious. And I had promised Cathy, my daughter here in the Philippines, in Guiuan, that I'll be here for at least a year. And she'll have my undivided attention, and I'll be here for her for the first year. And after that, I was going to explore. And the girl I was dating, Rachel, who you've seen her already in some earlier videos. I explained that to her, that I have a daughter, and she was good with that. And so she said she would wait for me, and so we just dated 2 days out of the week. A third day maybe for a 2-hour lunch, but my time was with Cathy all the rest of that time. She had at least 5 days, 4 to 5 days of my undivided attention every week. Now, yeah, Rachel, she was good with that. She said she'll wait for me until a year, which would have been February. Yeah. Cathy wasn't happy about it. She, however, said she's tolerating it. We have talked about it, and she always told me, when I went out on a date with Rachel, to be careful, Dad. And she's always caring and all that. And yeah, there was some tension, but I was, I was in love, so I was dating, but I was keeping it sparse. Well, I try to bring Rachel into Cathy's life by asking her if she could come over, or if Rachel can come to a function, family function, or if she would like to even meet her. But Cathy wanted nothing to do with her. They kept, they wanted no contact, no nothing. They didn't want to know about her. And so I was forced to have two separate lives, if you will. Just two separate lives. 2 days a week, sometimes 3, with Rachel, and 4 or 5 days a week with Cathy. So it's like 2 different lives here for several months. And over time, it slowly got worse with the reaction, and not from Cathy, but from her surrounding family. I started noticing a lot of tension, a lot of just not hatred or anything, but maybe some animosity toward me, toward their decision-making process around me, all because I was dating Rachel. And I came to the Philippines to undergo recovery of trauma, and I still have that stroke that I'm continuing with some issues with it, and I needed rest, recuperation, and the whole situation was just bringing too much drama to me, okay, and it just became untenable. I couldn't stay anymore, and for full disclosure, I was paying room and board, a substantial amount, in fact, and so I was actually paying to live there and receiving all this drama about Rachel, and how it was affecting their decisions around me, and how they treated me, and how they talked to me, or even how they stopped talking to me. And so I made the decision I had to leave. So I did leave. Rachel was gracious enough to take me in, so I'm now living with her and her mother and her son, her teenage son, here in the jungle. And the peace has come back to me here. I mean, right now, Rachel and her mom, they're at the market selling vegetables. It's their business. Their son's at school. I'm the only one here at the house. It's peaceful. And so I can continue my healing for the trauma, and it's working. I'm feeling pretty good. I have gained some weight. It's all those mango shakes. Yeah, maybe I've been drinking. I just love those things, so I gotta cut down on them. But my life right now is where I think it should be. Okay. Now Cathy, she's not happy. After all, her father did leave, and she had earlier tolerated it, but she had a lot of pressure from her outside family, and that created a lot of drama toward her, and so I believe me leaving was the best decision to relieve pressure on her and relieve pressure on myself. So I had to separate myself. Okay. I have been trying to contact her. I would text her. I'd be asking her if we can get together for coffee or for lunch or something like that. And so far, I haven't been successful. She did reply one time saying she needed time to heal, and I respect that. But I'm going to keep trying, because I'm still here in Guiuan. So it's not like I went to another island or something like that. And I'm just 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes down the road. So all she has to do is wave at me and I'm there. And we'll talk, and maybe even do a few things, go somewhere, go to the beach. But I'm still here for her, and I hope she realizes that, and I'm going to work on a relationship. That right now, since I'm not there, you won't see any more videos with her and or her family. But that doesn't mean I'm not thinking of her, okay? But I'm not going to let that stop me though, because I have a life to live. I'm going to continue forward. You know, with a big part of me healing is just living my life to its fullest. I enjoy Rachel's company. She's been great for me. And tell you what, waking up in the morning with a woman in your arms, it's nothing like. I mean, it's been a long time since I've experienced that. A long time, and it's nothing like it. Starts the day right, and you know, I'm not getting any younger, and having Rachel in my arms is doing a lot to help me heal, for sure. Yeah. But I just wanted to get you caught up on what's going on with me and Cathy, and I hope to heal our relationship, and maybe she'll be back in the videos. We'll see. It's up to her, and it's not a moment I'm not thinking of her, and I'll just have to just keep moving on, right? It's all part of healing, just moving on. So if you've been following me through all these videos this past 6 months, and I appreciate you sticking by me and watching, and I hope you stick around and continue to watch my adventures. I'm having a blast here in the Philippines, and time after time I would say I love the Philippines. I love it here. Alright, see you later, alligators. Thanks for sticking by, and catch you next time. Later.